Harvard Law School?
That's right.
But that's a top 3 school.
Oh, I have a 4.0.
Yes. But your major is fashion merchandising. Harvard won't be impressed that you aced history of polka dots. What are your backups?
I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard.
Well then, you'll need excellent recommendations from your professors.
Revenge of the feminists. They're suddenly upset that women are embracing the quote-unquote trad wife lifestyle, which means that feminists, who have been spiking the ball for a very long time on trad wives, are now creating this delusion.
It's comical how feminists get all worked up over women choosing traditional roles. Society presents 2 extremes: the Karens and feminists advocating for strong, independent lifestyles on one end, and those embracing traditional family values on the other, steering clear of relying on online strangers for income. If promoting traditional values is deemed a betrayal to women seeking fulfillment in other ways, then by that logic, promoting leftist values should also be considered a betrayal to women finding fulfillment in traditional roles. However, critics of traditional lifestyles conveniently overlook the potential harm of their own agendas, revealing a bias in their viewpoints. The new generation of women is slowly waking up to the fact that modern feminism might not hold the secret to their happiness. Observing the struggles of their female relatives who pursued strong, independent careers without finding fulfillment, they're starting to consider a different approach. These women prioritize happiness above all and are increasingly realizing that embracing traditional roles and values might offer a more fulfilling path.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs. Why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am... Oh my god.
It's Susan B. Anthony, man. Everybody, puts her up on a pedestal. She ruined it for all of us. Somebody said, we drown so CEO boss babes can swim. Somebody else said, bro, I was literally talking about this today. They are going on the list with Eve. Right. At the moment, I'd rather be a stay-at-home mom and do chores. Yeah, well, shocker. That's what we're kind of designed to do, honey.
The feminist movement, once focused on achieving equal rights, has evolved into a narrative where traditional values are deemed oppressive, and women are encouraged to believe they don't need a man. This shift has contributed to the breakdown of marriages, leaving many young men to witness their fathers being torn apart by divorce courts. As these men mature, society often perceives them as oppressors and abusers, regardless of their personal conduct. Men who embrace traditional masculinity are swiftly labeled as toxic, whether they seek a traditional relationship or look overseas for a partner. The concept of marriage and family has become a risky venture, with potential losses far outweighing any perceived benefits, thanks to these changing narratives. The erosion of traditional gender roles has left many entering marriages without clear expectations, leading to surprise and disappointment when those expectations are not met. It's as though the rule book guiding relationships for generations has been discarded, with no replacement in sight. There's a glaring double standard concerning finances in relationships. When a man earns, it's considered our money, but when a woman earns, it's often seen as her money, leaving the man still expected to cover most expenses. Traditional roles seem to be advantageous only when they align with certain agendas. Women's rights are sometimes portrayed as a concession from men in supposedly egalitarian societies. Some men feel that women's equality is taken for granted, forgetting the struggles and sacrifices made to achieve it. It's as if women attained their equality after the hard work was done and now maintain it at the mercy of men, a bitter irony. Despite the progress made, women's rights are ultimately upheld by men. No matter how much women achieve or earn, this fundamental truth remains unchanged. Some men feel that women are living in a fragile illusion, pushing the boundaries of tolerance for their perceived privilege. They may hope this delicate balance does not collapse. Many men across all ages are realizing they can lead fulfilling lives without being tied down to a woman. Figures like the Tate brothers or Waller exemplify this, leading successful and liberated lifestyles. These men prioritize self-improvement and personal success, which attracts women, but they prioritize their own freedom and achievements over committing to a relationship. They serve as role models for men aspiring to similar independence and success, knowing that commitment to a woman could hinder their aspirations. The traditional concept of men working tirelessly for an unappreciative family is fading. Many are opting out of traditional family structures, choosing instead to live life on their own terms. Feminism, once about equality, has evolved into a conformity-driven mindset among modern women. Deviating from the modern woman stereotype risks being labeled as weak or dependent, stifling individuality in favor of fitting a predetermined mold. The original aim of feminism was to empower women to make choices that suited them, whether that meant pursuing a career, embracing traditional roles, or finding a balance between the two. However, modern feminism has taken a turn against traditional roles, suggesting that being a traditional wife is somehow regressive for women's progress. This shift has created a rift, making traditional women feel inadequate for not choosing a career path. It's a flaw in feminism to disregard the choices of women who find fulfillment in traditional roles, as not all women desire careers or wish to compete with men in professional spheres. Many traditional wives were content until influenced by the narrative that their choices were inferior. While men have long viewed caregiving and homemaking as valuable contributions, modern feminism often devalues these roles, overlooking the satisfaction and happiness many women derive from them. The pressure to prioritize a career over traditional roles can lead to unhappiness among traditional wives, who may start believing that a career is superior. However, what remains unsaid is that many career-focused feminists themselves face challenges, including divorce and a lack of serious romantic prospects. Only simps seem to genuinely appreciate these women, yet even feminists often steer clear of dating them. In today's society, there's a paradoxical celebration of modern women who exhibit themselves on platforms like OnlyFans, yet there's criticism for those who aspire to be traditional stay-at-home wives. These modern women often pride themselves on independence, yet they may not understand the deep sense of fulfillment that can come from family life. Despite outward success and career achievements, many of these strong, independent women are secretly unhappy. While they may earn money and enjoy professional success, they often lack the deeper fulfillment that comes from nurturing a family. Moreover, modern women expect to be liked for who they are, yet they may judge men based on material possessions, indicating a certain level of shallowness in their outlook. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.